I've tested hundreds of shorts at this point to see if they actually work, but there is still one creator's videos who I still haven't put to the test, Sambucha's, who happens to be me. And so today that will change because I'll be testing some of my most popular shorts and claims to see whether or not my videos are actually true. Are they actually educational and useful or just straight slop? I have no idea how this is gonna go, but let's go ahead and test my videos. Okay, young Sam, what do we have for us? How to beat carnival games. So let's see if I'm lying or not. This is from a long time ago too. This is from like my first room, so this must have been like 3 years ago.
Here's how you can beat every carnival game.
Teach me, baby.
Basketball games are a scam because they overinflate the balls and use smaller and higher hoops. So
what do we do?
Shoot the ball a bit higher than you originally think to give it a friendlier arc.
Genius. That seems like it should work. All right, well, if I said it, then it's probably true because I'm assuming I did my research before I told you that. So let's go ahead and test this out in real life and see if I can make the basketball shot at the carnival.
Okay, so to account for the underinflated ball and then the shrunken rim, I'm gonna have a corrected arc on this basketball game right here and see if I could win it using the Sambucha life hack way. Let's try it. All right, I got 7 shots, big arc here. Oh, let's go! First try. All right, big arc. Nope, can't do too much arc. Oh! Let's go U for YouTube. All right, yo. Most expensive basketball ever, dude. $80 basketball right here. All right, guys, so we finally got the basketball. So it looks like that is the correct method. Just don't take it from me because I'm not the best shooter.
All right, so far so good, but let's see what else I said about carnival games.
And lastly, for balloon darts, the balloons are always
bring a laser, huh?
Tips are pretty dull, so just literally throw the darts as hard as you can in various directions.
I mean, I guess. So you're telling me, I'm telling me to just throw them as hard as I can? Surely that's not gonna work, right? Because then I sacrifice accuracy. But maybe accuracy doesn't matter because there's a flurry of balloons. Interesting point, Sam. All right, let's try that one.
Okay, guys, I found the balloons. So the darts are dull and the balloons are underinflated, so I'm gonna whip them in and hopefully I win.
Hey, we got a professional over here.
Hopefully.
Watch him, he's good.
Oh, pretty sharp, pretty sharp. Okay, here we go. Wow, all right, this strat's working. Does that get something?
Yes, sir.
Let me get, could I get this Kung Fu hamster? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, so it looks like Sambucha was not lying in that video. The way you win balloon darts is just chuck them, and you too can have a Kung Fu hamster.
Okay, so what else do we have at the carnival, Sam?
The milk bottle game, you want to aim right in the bottom center since the bottom glasses are usually a bit heavier.
Is that so? So aim at the center bottom. Okay, I don't think I've ever won one of those milk carton games, so hopefully Sambucha isn't lying to us and this actually works.
Okay, we found the milk can toss, so we're gonna implement Sambucha's strategy here to basically hit the center bottom and see if we can knock them all off. Seems sound, we'll see if it pays off. Oh, that's close, that looks easy.
You gotta knock all 3 off the bat.
This feels too easy, there's a catch to this. Center middle.
Oh.
Oh no, all right, I see.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Yeah. Oh.
Is there a strategy to this?
Get him in the middle.
Hit him in the middle? All right, let's do one more.
All right.
You break 100?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you basically, I gave the change already for it. Can I get 3 for this one? A little bargain here?
Ah.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh, let's go.
Almost.
Wait, that didn't matter.
You gotta go off the bat. Let's get it now, let's get it. Oh, don't give up now.
I'm counting that as a win. I'm counting that for me. What about this for a throw?
What? Get here.
All right. I'm done, I'm out of here. All right. Thank you. All right, guys, so I am considering that a win. Honestly, like, I got him off, and that's what matters.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is my most commented video. I'm pretty sure there's 94,000 comments, so clearly this had a lot of interaction, but let's see if what I was doing is true or not. So it's called How Predictable Are You? I'm not gonna lie, I forget everything in this video, so I'm just gonna play along and I'm gonna see if this is good or not.
So I'm gonna ask you a few easy questions meant to condition your brain, and at the very end you have to answer.
All right, Sam, you know nothing. You were like 24 here. 62. 960.
Not too bad, right? Some pretty easy math questions.
70. Shut up, Sam. 20.
This one requires
42.
Something, so sorry about that.
No, it doesn't. 4.
All right, 2 more.
8.
And last
16.
one, 8 plus 8. So now quickly think of a vegetable.
Carrot.
All right, well, at least you guys didn't think of carrot, right?
How did he know? Okay, that was crazy. Okay, I lied because I think this by far is the most popular short I've ever put out because this has 552,000 comments. Is that like a record on a short? I feel like it needs to be, right? But this is called Do You Have a Normal Mind? And I'm not kidding, I do not remember a single thing about this video. I've made 4,000 videos. This was like 4 years ago. So this was just like a random day in which I decided to make this. So I have no idea what's in this.
Let's see if you have a normal mind. So I'm gonna give you a series of instructions and questions, and you just have to answer them as quickly as possible. So
let's
here
do
we
it.
go. First up, think of a number between 1 and 10.
4.
Got it? All right, cool. So now double that number.
8.
Add 8.
16.
Divide that by 2.
8.
And now subtract your original number from that number.
4.
So whatever you're left with, now you want to take the corresponding letter in the alphabet. So if you're left with 1, for example, you're
D.
gonna have A. If you have 2, you'll have B, and so on and so forth. So now choose a country that starts with that letter.
Denmark. Dominican Republic?
Awesome. So now
Denmark.
take the next letter in the alphabet. So if you had A originally, this would now be B. If you had C, it would be D.
So what? E?
Animal that starts with that letter.
Eel. Elephant.
Great. So now you're
Elephant.
gonna choose the color of that animal because there could be some variation.
Gray.
Awesome. So all done. So if you chose a gray elephant from Denmark, you may have a very normal mind.
I'm not even trying to clip farm. I just like genuinely do not remember that video. How is that even possible? What did you guys get when you did that? Am I that much of a simpleton that I just chose like, I should have just like tried to beat it. I was just being too honest with myself there. Wow, my brain is broken. So I guess it works. I mean, that's short. I definitely predicted how normal your mind is right there. So I guess that's fun, but current Sam is very upset at Sam 5 years ago. It hurts the soul, I'm not gonna lie, but pretty cool. So it turns out I made another short on how to win every carnival game, and I do have a good track record so far, so I'm excited to see what I say for this one. I'm just giving people free prizes at this point, but let's see.
How you can beat every carnival game. So when playing water guns, lean your gun as far as possible to shorten the distance between the target. And pull the trigger even before they say start so the water shoots immediately.
Lean forward, click before they say start, and then just win. Seems easy enough. Let's see if I'm right.
So as I noted in the squirt gun games, if you lean forward and then you press before they say go, you should win every single time. So let's go ahead and put that to the test. All right, so I'm gonna lean it forward and then press early.
Champ, what number you on?
6
Got him.
and 7.
Got him. Here we go. At the sound of the bell. 1, 2, 3. Race up.
Oh, that did not work.
Oh, young guys, young blood. You got beat by the blogger.
Oh, hey, yo.
Blogger.
All right, guys, so I even got a really bad start, but it turns out the lean forward method and just like click early actually worked. And I played against 2 people fair and square, so you can definitely count on that method.
All right, Sam, we are 4 for 4 with carnival game hacks, so let's see.
Just like golf, the bell game is more so about accuracy rather than strength, as the gauge is sensitive to precision.
So you're telling me I shouldn't be hauling the hammer as hard as I can up there? All right, I mean, if I said it, hopefully it's true.
Okay, guys, I found one of the most popular carnival games there is, which is the hammer hit. And as I stated, accuracy over strength. So I'm gonna do one strong one, then one accurate one, and we're gonna see whether or not it's actually true what I said. So first I'm gonna do strength, and then I'll do accuracy. So strength first. Oh! Wait, is that?
Yeah,
oh, nice, I won, wait.
2 more times if you want to.
Okay, all right, now I'll go accuracy, even though that was accurate. Wow, maybe I'm just goated at this. And one more I got?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna get one of these gummy bears. So,
Yeah,
can I get the
okay.
green one?
Awesome.
All right, thank you so much.
You guys, y'all were awesome.
So maybe I'm just like really good at that game or something, but strength and accuracy both yielded the same result 3 times in a row. So I guess listen to me because it did work, but if you're pretty strong and you just, bam, get that thing up there, do that as well.
And then I have one more carnival game formula, and this is gonna be for ring
The
toss.
diameters are often unfavorable, so when throwing, try to
Yep.
give it extra spin for maximum stabilization.
Okay, so ring toss, lots of spin, seems easy enough. Let's see if that's true.
Okay guys, we are now at ring toss, so I'm gonna try the strategy that I told you works by just spinning the ring. So I have my 2 baskets right here. Let's see if it works. Okay, guys, since I've been losing, we have Angel and Christian here who are stepping in, and hopefully they could win for us. And thank you both for your service as well. Appreciate y'all. And I actually think, wait, did you already get one on?
I did, yeah.
Bro, what? As we were introducing them, they literally got one on using the Sambucha spin method. Oh! Oh, does that count? Oh, please, 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 please. Can we count it? Oh my God, yo, we need the VAR, dude. Okay, guys, so it looks like you are able to get an even crazier win by getting it stuck in between the bottles using that method. I'm not the best at ring toss, so I don't know if there's even a good method. It's a lot of luck.
All right, so we already looked at how to win carnival games, and they actually ended up working, so good job to me. But then we also now have how to always win just normal common games that aren't carnival games, like rock, paper, scissors and stuff. So let's see what I say here. For Pac-Man, the bottom of the map is notoriously tougher to clear. However, there's actually a safe spot located right here where you can infinitely sit to take a break.
No way.
The map, this graphic outlines the difficulties.
Wait. You're telling me that in Pac-Man, there is a safe zone? I didn't remember making this. There's no way that's true, because that would be like the most OP strat ever. You just chill there. I am trying this right now. Let me boot up Pac-Man. All right, let's play. So I believe it was right here. So according to me, I won't get eaten. Like, they can't see me. I think I'm invisible or something. Look, my hands are off the button. Sam. Let me try to get like an original arcade game though. Okay, so this is the OG now. This is the OG. This is what you would find in an arcade. Was I telling the truth? Maybe. Oh, I was. Wait. No way, it actually works. I am effectively lost. I did not know there was a resting spot in Pac-Man. All right, so I mean, clearly this works. This is actually insane. You can't actually win though, but it's a cool little resting point because you can't pause Pac-Man. Can you like go back to it? So let's say I'm like, oh, here we go. All right, like right now. Okay. So you can't abuse it though. It seems like a one-time only sort of redemption, but very cool. All right, let's see what other advice I give on how to win some other games.
And if anybody still plays Wordle, you should always start with raise and donut to eliminate the most popular vowels and consonants early.
Raise and donut. So you're telling me I'll win today's Wordle if I use raise and donut. Let's see. Now it's been a little bit since I played Wordle, but I do think I'm able to win this even regardless of that. But we're gonna start with donut here. All right, hey, that's a great start. We got O and T, we know their positions, and then I'll do raise. And then I think we basically have 4 of the 5 letters, right? That's how that works. And so the S is probably gonna be maybe early. Let's go with point. Okay, so then we know it's P-O-X-I-T. So it must be posit, to posit something, like to think about something. Hey, I mean, it worked. Pretty quick overall. We got that in 4 tries and in like less than 1 minute. So I would say that that's true. That's actually really good Wordle advice. Start with donut and then raise. Good job, Sam. All right, the next video we're gonna test is this one, how to fund your education. And it has millions of views. So a lot of people are interested in this, but let's see what I said and see whether or not it's true. If you're heading to college, in college right now, or even thinking about going back to school, you already know how fast the costs pile up. Not just the tuition, but also housing, textbooks, living expenses, meal plans, all the other costs that can pop up out of nowhere. And so luckily, SoFi has a solution to this because SoFi private student loans can help cover up to 100% of your school certified costs, including tuition, housing, books, food, and much more. So whether you're pursuing a bachelor's degree, graduate degree, or even a graduate certificate program, SoFi has options designed to help fund your education. Well, there's no need to test this because it's actually true. With SoFi's private student loans, you get a ton of flexibility to choose from competitive fixed or variable rates, multiple repayment options, and loan terms that fit your budgets and goals. The application process is super straightforward, and you can see what rates you may qualify for in just a few minutes without affecting your credit score. But literally 0 fees required, so no origination fees, no late fees, no surprises, so what you see is what you have to pay back. So head to SoFi.com/Sambucha to explore your options and find funding that works for you. That's SoFi.com/Sambucha. All right, thanks to SoFi for sponsoring this video. Now let's test another Sambucha short. Okay, so this is one of my most popular videos across platforms, and it's how to hack fast food restaurants. So let's see what I say here, and then we'll go to these fast food establishments and see if it's true or not. Here's how you can hack fast food restaurants. Teach me, baby. Do this if it's not busy. True. Good disclaimer.
How long the fries have been sitting out, or
always
unsalted, and they'll throw in a fresh batch. Afterwards, you can just salt it yourself.
Order the fries unsalted because they have to make you fresh ones because the default is salted. I like that. All right, what else we got?
McDonald's, you can get a poor man's Big Mac by ordering McDouble with no ketchup and mustard, and then adding lettuce and Big Mac sauce. You can also get a Big Mac with chicken if you don't.
So I can get a poor man's Big Mac, which is going to be like a super cheap Big Mac by doing the McDouble, take away the condiments, and add lettuce and Big Mac sauce. It sounds genius. Will it work? Is it true? Does it even look like a Big Mac once you make those modifications? I'm here to test me out. Let's see.
All right, guys, we are arriving at the McDonald's drive-thru now, so we're gonna see if those fast food hacks that I mentioned actually work. Hopefully so. Can I have a large fry?
Okay, one large fry.
And then can I also do a large unsalted fry?
Okay.
And then can I do one Big Mac?
One Big Mac.
And then can I do a McDouble without ketchup and mustard?
A McDouble with no ketchup, no mustard.
Yeah, and then can you add lettuce and then a side of the Big Mac sauce?
Okay, so you want me to add shredded lettuce and then Big Mac sauce, you said?
And then Big Mac sauce, yep.
All right, will that be all?
Yeah, that's everything. Well, they accepted everything so far, so now we're gonna compare to see what the quality is of the unsalted versus salted fries to see if we got a fresh batch. And then we're gonna see whether or not that McDouble Big Mac hack actually worked. So they actually made us go from window 1 to window 2, which means that they're putting together a larger order than usual. I think it's because it's being held up because of the unsalted fries that I ordered. So far, I'm thinking this Sambucha life hack actually works, but remains to be seen. A little bit of a time check. It's been about 6-7 minutes now, and we're still waiting for presumably the unsalted fries. Oh, here we go.
This is your food, correct?
Yep, that's everything. All right, thanks, man. Okay, the food has arrived, so let's go ahead and check this out and see if the Sambucha life hacks worked, or if I was lying to you. This is the first McDonald's I've ever seen that has outdoor seating. If you have a McDonald's that has outdoor seating, let me know. Maybe it's a strange thing in New Jersey, maybe California or something has a bunch, but I've never seen this before. Okay, but now it's time to actually review whether or not we got ultra fresh fries. So they actually put the unsalted fries in a completely separate bag. So these are the unsalted fries, not super filled up, but take a look at them. Actually looks like some salt got on them, but these things are piping hot. Give that a feel, guys. And then here we have our salted fries, which are just the run-of-the-mill normal fries. You'll see all the salt on them. Give them a feel here. Significantly colder. I would argue like room temperature. Here, give it a feel, guys. Here, feel it just to confirm. I'm not lying about that, right? So the unsalted fries are absolutely significantly hotter. And then taste-wise, that is as fresh as can be. Then let me get a fresh salted fry. A little bit of heat lamp. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the freshest fry. It's still good for McDonald's standard, but these fries are significantly fresher. So it is a legitimate hack, and if you do want some salt, just get a salt packet and sprinkle it on. All right, good job, Sam, 1 for 1. Now this hack is what I'm actually excited about. So we have the Big Mac here, and this was $6.89. And then we have our modified McDouble, which is basically a Big Mac. And this thing was $2.59, but then also 25 cents for the Big Mac sauce. So in total, this thing was $2.84, which is nearly 1/3 of the cost of the Big Mac. So if the quality is the same, this would be a great hack for you guys. So first we have our standard Big Mac, sesame seed bun. You got the 3 buns, double burger, pickles, Big Mac sauce, all that. Looks pretty standard. And then per the Sambucha short, this is the Big Mac hack to get a much cheaper one. All right, definitely looks a lot sadder. But let's go ahead and open this up. So we do have 2 patties, cheese between one of them. So there's 1 less slice of cheese, but otherwise we do have the shredded lettuce and the Big Mac sauce. Notably, what's missing though is this central piece of bun, which really fluffs up the Big Mac, and then also the seeded bun. Notice the Big Mac sauce is so overpowering always that like anything you put Big Mac sauce on tastes like a Big Mac immediately because it's so iconic. I'm not gonna lie, they taste identical. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Sambucha McDonald's fast food hacks are 100% legit, and you should follow/subscribe to Sambucha because he's not lying. Cool creator, I should have subscribed earlier.
All right, we have another one, how to always win these games. Wow, I'm really just dishing out all the cheat codes on how to win games. And they have worked great so far, so I'm excited to see what else I say.
Win these common games. To win tic-tac-toe, try to go first and put your marking in the corner. Don't go middle, then you have a free path to victory.
Okay, so corner first and tic-tac-toe. Let me go ahead and play a bot. All right, so I'm playing Google right now. So I'm gonna start the game, I'll be X. X. Oh, so now I should have a clear path to victory, right? Bam, bam. Hey, I was right. If you go first in tic-tac-toe, you can't lose. But that's a pretty well-known thing, so I'm not gonna take credit for teaching anybody that, but let's see what else I have to say.
To win a coin toss, if you're spinning it on the table, choose heads because it's actually slightly heavier than tails and wins 51% of the time.
51% of the time?
Flipping it though, choose the side that's face down before the flip takes place. It will likely land on the same way it's flipped, but people are gonna put it on their hand afterwards.
Interesting. Well, I actually have a quarter right here, and so I'm going to run a couple of simulations and show you if this is true or not. So we're starting on heads right now, just so you guys can see it, and tails is on the bottom. And so since I'm gonna put it on my hand after I flip it off my thumb, I'm going to say tails, and this should work. All right, here we go. Tails, okay, that's 1 for 1. Now I have heads on the bottom here.
heads. Hold on, 2 for 2. Now I'm going to, let's put heads on the bottom again. So I'm going for heads. Okay, we got a loss finally. That's tails. Bottom is heads. Let's go heads. Heads again. So I'm 3 for 1 right now. Heads is on the bottom. Tails. Tails is on the bottom. Tails again. 4 for 2. I'll run this 10 times. Heads. Heads. Tails. Heads. Tails. 80% success rate, and I ran 10 simulations, and I know that that's like, oh, possible and stuff, but that is still pretty low likelihood that I did 8 of 10 in the direction that I thought it would go. I mean, that is just not probabilistic, mathematically. And so with that said, I mean, I think it's safe to say that that is true. And then that man said that if you're gonna spin it though, you're better off choosing heads because it has a slight edge because it's a little bit heavier. So I'm spinning it, see the result. Just so you guys could see, flip it to you. Heads. All right. You're not lying, Sam. Good job. Okay, Sam, what do we have? How to improve your mood in 20 seconds. Okay, we can do this live together right now. Let's see whether or not this works.
How to improve your mood in just 20 seconds.
I'm feeling a little down.
Try this because it's backed by science and it can really improve your day.
Backed by science?
First, you're going to want to relax your tongue to the bottom of your mouth because it's probably tensed up towards the roof of your mouth right now. So take a second to do that.
Thank you.
After that, put your shoulders back and your chest out so you can open up the sternum, which is going to be extremely important. Now you're gonna force a giant smile on your face for the next 5 seconds, even if it looks dumb. Just do it, it will work, I promise. Great, love the smile. While you're finishing that up, take your hands and put them in a butterfly motion like so, and hold them against your chest and then slowly start alternating. Cool, and now to finish it off, take a deep breath in for 3 seconds. You could go ahead and follow the prompt. And now exhale it for 3 seconds. And then bam, you should feel a lot better.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even joking, I feel better. Something about that deep breath and just sort of like putting my shoulders back, that alone worked, so I actually improved my mood. Sambucha is not a liar. Make sure you subscribe, very cool. Okay, so this video across platforms is actually one of my most popular videos ever put out. I think it has like 100 million plus views across all the different social media sites, and it's how to fall asleep in just 1 minute. So let's see what I say, and let's see if it works. Right now, I'm wide awake, there's lights on me and everything, I'm being recorded, so if I could sleep from this, then you know that it's true. And if it's late night and you guys are watching right now, maybe on background noise and you're about to fall asleep, in which case, hello there. Thank you for putting me on late at night. Hopefully you have an amazing sleep. All right, here we go.
This is how you can fall asleep in just 1 minute. It's called the 4-7-8 method. So you're gonna wanna start by getting in a comfortable position, so get set. Great, now start by breathing in through your nose for 4 seconds. Now hold your breath for 7 seconds. And then let out a massive exhale for 8 seconds. If you repeat this method a few times, then you should fall asleep within minutes. So good luck.
Do you guys feel drowsy from that? I've definitely slowed down my heart rate. Like, I feel like I'm certainly getting more tired relative to where I was, but I wouldn't say I'm tired. But to be fair, I did say you have to repeat this over and over again, but then again, I clickbaited because I said in 1 minute. So in a sense, I was kind of lying, but it does directionally help you with getting to sleep faster. And I'm very relaxed right now. I mean, look at my posture and stuff. Like, this is just normal to me. The cadence of my voice, at this point, I'm very like settled into the night, and I have bright lights on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, hey, dock me for it, but I think that is absolutely true. I think Sambucha is not lying there. I think that short does hold up. You could probably fall asleep using that method. I think like military uses that. All right, let me know if it worked for you guys. If you're still even watching, you might be fast asleep right now. And if that's the case, then enjoy your sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Okay, I think this video is from like 2019. I made this. I don't know when I posted it on YouTube, but this is, if you smile at this video, you have to subscribe. So let's go ahead and play along with that. You know, this is some old subscriber bait, but if you do smile at this video, you have to subscribe. I said so. Like old me said so, but current me too. All right, let's see if they could bust open my stone cold heart.
Video is apparently impossible not to smile at, so let's see.
I'm sorry.
All right, give us nothing, Sam. That was an absolute waste of a watch, but I didn't smile at that video, so I guess there wasn't a claim made. I didn't say it's impossible.
This video is apparently impossible not to smile.
I did hedge by saying apparently impossible. Like somebody alleged that it's impossible. Hey, regardless, I had some fun. Let's see what the comments say here. Him, this video is impossible not to smile at. Everybody, including him, doesn't smile. All right, let me know if you guys smiled. Okay, here we have a video titled, I drew a perfect circle. All right, Sam.
Perfect circle. Apparently it's impossible to do by hand because the human brain doesn't have the precision or the resources to do so.
That's true.
So I took this as a personal challenge. I headed to this cool website that tracks your progress towards perfection, and I began. It didn't start off so great, and I was getting really frustrated because I couldn't even break 90%. So naturally, I looked up some techniques online, like using your rotator cuff or locking your wrist in place, but none of these strategies were working. I managed to get into the low 90s after trying for about an hour, but I was determined to get at least 96% so I could feel somewhat good about my efforts. I kept failing, and I got really close, but I just couldn't seem to do it. I felt defeated. So I called it quits and just accepted my fate. Until the next day when I give it one last try.
All right.
That's when this happened. The full video is up now, but that's how I attempted to draw a perfect circle.
Well, I would unsubscribe from me if I saw this video because I left the cliffhanger and I said watch the full video. But with that said, let me go ahead and see if I still got it and if I'm able to draw a 96% perfect circle. All right, draw a perfect circle. Can you draw a perfect circle? All right, let me clear out my space here. First attempt. Haven't done this in years. It's already kind of magic right there. A little bit of movie magic. We're going for what, 96%? I feel like the smaller the better because there's like less movement. 92.6, good radio station. Come on, baby. 93.1, high score after high score. 93.7, all right, we're inching up, Can we get to 96? 94.4, great radio station. 96, 96, 96. I'll take it. That took me, I think, a minute or so. So all things considered, that was better than my attempts 5 years ago, which is great. I'm leveling up. Okay, here I made a video, things AI is not allowed to answer. So let's see what I said here.
AI to use clinical language or to even subtly imply that it's a medical
Okay, so are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? What does it say? No, I'm not a doctor and I can't diagnose conditions or replace medical care. All right, so that seems to stand up. So that's true.
It states is also not able to give.
What is my social score?
Similar to
I'm definitely going to bait it to give me that. Right? What is my social score? Wait, what? They gave me an 8.8 out of 10. Social awareness, 9.5. Communication, 9. Confidence, 9.5. Empathy, 8. How does ChatGPT know anything about my empathy levels? All right, well, that's debunked quickly. So clearly you are able to ask it for a social score. So let me know what your social scores are. But with that said, I think Sambucha's a liar. He was lying about that video. It's not true. All right, Sam, what do we have here? So how to burn 100 calories. All right, let's see what I say, and then we'll test this out.
Calories. So do any of these things 35 times, and you should lose a pound of body fat.
All right, all right.
Of course, run for 10 minutes or just walk for 20. If you're feeling productive, go clean something for 30 minutes.
Okay, that's kind of interesting. So you could clean for 30 minutes. I don't want to clean though, so I'm not going to test that.
While you're getting ready for your partner, applying chapstick.
Applying chapstick 500 times? Wait. There's no way that applying chapstick 500 times is going to burn 100 calories. Because you could basically run for 10 minutes and burn 100 calories, and I'm pretty sure in sub 10 minutes you can apply 500 calories, which implies that applying chapstick 500 times is actually more calorically efficient than running for 10 minutes, which is obviously false. I think Sambucha is making a false claim here, so let me go ahead and apply chapstick 500 times and see if I burn 100 calories. I'm not feeling optimistic about this one. I think I am lying, but I will try it for science. All right, where's my chapstick at? Because my lips are about to be moist.
Okay, guys, is it true what I said that if you apply chapstick 500 times, you'll burn 100 calories? So I have my Fitbit on right here, so I'm going to track the amount of calories I burn starting now. Okay, here we go. So every 5, I should burn a calorie. I'm gonna have like the most luscious, moist lips in all of the land. Heavy. So this is 100. So I should be at 20 calories. Oh, let's go. It's actually perfect so far. Okay, so it's 1 calorie per 5 applications right now. So I have to keep this up for 400 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Final check-in. Whoa, 107 calories over 10 minutes I burned from just applying chapstick. Wow, I was not lying. I guess I was lying, but you could actually burn more calories than that just by applying 500 times. I mean, you guys saw it, right? Stats don't lie. Burned over 100 calories just from applying chapstick. Good to know you can trust your favorite creator.
Okay, how else can we burn 100 calories?
Lazy, you only have to watch 2 episodes of a funny show to burn 100 calories.
Is that so? 2 episodes of a funny TV show and you burn 100 calories? How does that make sense? Because if you watch TV for 24 hours, assuming a 30-minute show each, that means you'll burn 4,800 calories in a single 24-hour session of just binge watching Family Guy or something. That is an insane cheat code. I mean, I guess it's assuming you're not eating or anything as well, but I'm down to watch an episode of TV or 2 to see if I lose 100 calories. This could be a huge unlock for people. This might be the new Pilates. All right, let's try it.
So according to me, if you watch 2 episodes of a funny show, I guess from all the laughing and stuff and being entertained, you'll burn 100 calories. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on 43 minutes of Family Guy's funniest moments. So an even higher density of jokes per minute. And I should be burning probably over 100 calories. So I'm gonna lock in on this and watch some Family Guy and we'll see what happens. Okay, and so we begin. I am at 0 calories.
Yeah. Oh, God, this is embarrassing. I'm so sorry. It's been like 500 years. Ah, this is your big moment and I'm ruining it.
Thank you. Please make sure to bang your head on that low-hanging thing. What are you... You want a napkin? Yeah, please. All right, here's 40 blown by the wind.
This is every food truck. Let's check in. 2 minutes in, let's go ahead and check. Whoa, I burned 9 calories already? Dang, I'm tracking for 200 calories from Family Guy Belly Laugh.
A few moments later.
20 minutes or so, 21 minutes.
Coming up. Quarter mile.
100 calories, wait a second. I'm only halfway through this compilation. I've been laughing a good amount. There's some stuff we had to cut because a lot of the Family Guy stuff's pretty crude, but I've been laughing a lot. To my surprise, you only have to watch basically 1 episode, not 2. But I guess in this case, the density was higher, so in a way, I'm kind of watching 2 episodes at once. I hate to say it, I wasn't lying. You could just watch Family Guy and burn calories. Well, I guess that confirms that you can just watch TV to burn calories. At least a funny show, because you're laughing a little bit, but pretty cool. Was not expecting that, honestly.
All right, give me one more interesting way to burn 100 calories.
Drinking 10 glasses of water will do it, as well as actually eating for an hour.
Wait, drinking 10 glasses of water is going to burn 100 calories? How does that even make sense? Because the chapstick, it makes sense because I'm putting my arm up 500 times, but water, you're just doing it maybe like 20 total times, assuming it's like 2 gulps per glass. So there's no way you actually burn calories from drinking a glass of water. I mean, look, I've definitely been wrong before after doubting myself, so I may be telling the truth here. Let's see.
Okay, so I guess I'm about to drink 10 glasses of water, but for every glass, I should burn 10 calories, so we'll know very quickly whether or not this works. Not feeling great about this one, mainly because I have to drink 10 glasses of water. And I'll fill this up. Like, this is gonna be a true 12-ounce glass of water. All right, there we go. Full glass. Start the calorie tracking now. Okay, we're at 0, just to show. Let's drink. Cheers. I guess it doesn't say chug, so I could take my time. Maybe that burns more calories by stretching it out a bit. Nice weather we're having. Glass number 1. Complete. So I should have burned 10 calories. Let's check in here. 6 calories, wait a second. All right, so 6 calories on 1 glass. I'll do one more. If we go to like close to 20, then I'll continue on. But if not, then we know that I was lying. 12 calories. You know what, that's consistent enough where I think I'm safe to say I was lying because it's 6 calories per cup, which means the math will work out to 60 calories, which is still pretty crazy just from drinking liquid. Like, you're consuming stuff and you're burning calories while doing it. But I guess that's your body working to try to digest and take in all the hydration.
All right, guys, well, that was a lot of fun. I think the conclusion here is that I'm generally not lying. I mean, I'm certainly not an expert on any topic, so take things with a grain of salt. But generally speaking, I'm actually surprised with how well I did. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more content, be sure to click here or click here. Otherwise, subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you next time. Peace.